Baseball from the Lone Star State. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Apes and the Reapers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And today's starting pitcher, Ranger Suarez. What do you got on him, Chris?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
All right, ready to get underway. Jackie Robinson digs in now.
Jackie.
And we're underway in Arlington. In the air, right field. Doby on the move. He's got it. And there's one down. So digging in, Carlos Beltran. And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And there's two down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Here's Juan Soto.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Misses inside. And a count 1-2. On the ground. Throws to first. They get the out on Soto. And that's the 3rd out.
Oh.
Back at Globe Life Field. And our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Justin Crawford leading things off and takes a strike. Right through there for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Here's the left fielder, Monty Irvin. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And he takes a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder up there.
So up next, Buck Leonard.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning. Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
Here's a 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Got him. Strikes out. Back in Arlington, on now to the top half of inning number 2. Max Clark getting ready to hit. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Oh, he botches it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. So digging in, Eddie Murray.
Eddie.
And it's fouled off. Deal one. Runner takes off. Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. That's got a chance. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? He flexes his power with that swing. And now, Kevin McGonigal. He was late there. Strike one. Lined into right. One down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Anthony Santander now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Line to left. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Josh Gibson. Tap foul at the plate. Here comes the 0-1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch.
I don't know what. I'm going here on the other side of this barricade. Oh.
Back at Globe Life Field, bottom of the inning. Here's Byron Buxton. Buxton batting in the cleanup spot, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Right through there for a strike. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Number 34, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Sees. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Now Correa up to hit.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Base hit, that was smoked through the infield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think.
And he got him. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Gunnar Henderson. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Sliced hard but foul. The 0-1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Crawford under this one. takes it in for the out. So up next, Jackie Robinson. Flied to right his first time.
Off the plate, ball 1.
There's a swing and a drive. And that's a foul ball. The 1-1. That's out to center field. He's got it. 2 down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
In the air, right field. Doby settles underneath it, and that'll do it. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the right fielder, Larry Doby. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the catcher, Daniel Susak. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper. That's in there. And it's 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. So the lineup flips over. And now the center fielder, Justin Crawford, led off the game with a strikeout. That's down and in.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him swinging for the strike. Back in Arlington, leading off, Juan Soto. He swings and fouls one off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Max Clark will hit next. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And here's the first baseman, Eddie Murray. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. High leg. No throw. He's in there safely. Move to second. Clark back on a dive. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Runner goes again. It's a pitch out. Throw to third. He's safe. Stays alive. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. It's 3-zip. 1 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Kevin McGonigal.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
That one lifted to left. Irvin on his way over. Bounces off the wall as he makes a great grab. Anthony Santander at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 0-1 down. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. On a line out towards center. And that is that. Back at Globe Life Field, bottom of the 4th, Monty Irvin now at the plate. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, these players just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
The 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Leonard batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they've got their first run. It's 3-1. Stepping in, Byron Buxton.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got him swinging for the K. And him out front for strike 3. Here's the second baseman. Fly to right his first time.
Nope. That's inside.
Puts a bunt down. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 3-1 ball game. We go to the top of the 5th. Digging in, Josh Gibson.
You know, this group of hitters, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
To first, 1 away here in the 5th. So digging in, Gunnar Henderson. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Hit weakly on the ground. On to Buck. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. So the batting order turns over. Now here is Jackie Robinson. In the air, right field. Doby gets under it, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Carlos Correa. Correa measures 6 feet 4 inches, 31 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Swings and misses at the sweeper. To the right side, Robinson. Over to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs. And now the right fielder, Larry Doby.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Nope.
That's in for a strike.
Ball that's outside.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Oh, great stop. What a play. Inning over. All set for the top of the 6th. Now the number 2 hitter, Carlos Beltran. On the ground to third. 1 pitch and 1 out. Juan Soto now.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Here's the 0-2.
Up and in.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Sousa got him.
Oh, there you got it.
2 away on the strikeout.
I'll run a replay on that, but they don't let us do that.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Max Clark. He's 2 for 2. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-1. That one ripped right center field. Carrying well.
And it's going.
Boom goes the dynamite. A solo shot. And they add to their lead. It's 4-1. So 2 down. Next is switch hitting first baseman Eddie Murray. And that one fouled off. Ground ball left side. Fires over to first. Murray retired. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Back in Arlington, here's the catcher, Daniel Sousa.
Well, at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And that's a strike. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Waves a defender for the strikeout. Back to the top of the order now. And now Justin Crawford. This one popped up. And that goes foul. In the air, left field. Soto on his way in. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Monty Irvin.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That one gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time.
He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but he just...
That is the inning. Back at Globe Life Field, and the batter will be the shortstop, Kevin McGonigal. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And that's going to bang against the wall. And he starts the 7th with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Santander can't hold up, and that's a strike.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
He threw to first, but he beat it. 1-out man at first. Josh Gibson stepping in now. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. The relay throw to first, and he throws it away. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up. Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Bottom of the 7th, leading off, Byron Buxton. The Reapers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Check swing didn't go. Now 1-2. The other way, and he
Oh, wow. What's second base? Oh, damn, shit. Wow.
So a man on base to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Pitch out, but no action.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And here comes Carlos Correa. 1 for 2.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Buxton, the base runner at first with 1 out. Buxton on the run. And a foul ball. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Runner goes again. That one is absolutely belted.
Foul.
And foul ball.
ball. So here we go. Base runner at first.
Runner on the move again. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Here's the shortstop at the plate.
Ball one.
And another ball. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Joan Duran. Duran, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff. Runner takes off for third. That one fouled off, 2-2. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Runner at second, 2 down. Near the bottom of the seventh. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him. That's the third out. Back in Arlington, we're at the top of the 8th. Jackie Robinson digs in now. And that one is inside ball 1. In the air to left center. Urban has a beat on it. Brings it in. And there's one away. Carlos Beltran getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. That's to third. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's Juan Soto. Late with the swing there. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Back at Globe Life Field. On to the bottom of the 8th. Larry Doby now at the plate. 0-1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Duran, a 6'5 righty, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Oh, wow, right through his legs.
That's a base hit.
Crazy.
And a good start to the inning.
Well, it certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle.
Henderson over to Jackie to get 1. A sensational double play. So up next, Justin Crawford. 0 for 3 in this one. Strike 2.
Shit. Oh,
this guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
We go to the 9th. Now it's the right fielder, number 84. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's one down. Next is switch hitting first baseman Eddie Murray. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. That one drilled left field. He's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall. Kevin McGonigal, the next to hit. 1 for 3. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Throws to first in time. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the ninth. Now the left fielder, number 20. Foul ball there.
Sure.
The 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Hit on the ground to short. One out, bottom of the ninth.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Leonard
No.
down at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Damn,
Number
bro.
down the right side, but foul. Popped in the air, left field, and there are 2 outs. So they're down to their final out. And next is the designated hitter, Byron Buxton.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Got it! And that's the ball game. 4-1 the final here today.